Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Friday, October 17 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Poppy learned that Luna was still alive. Then, she found out that her daughter is pregnant with Will Spencer's baby. Though she doesn't give a flying crap about Luna, she might still insert herself in the custody battle. Luna is pregnant with Will's baby, as confirmed by the paternity test. She was sent back to jail, thanks to Elektra, who called the cops on her. Poppy had an interesting reaction to Luna's baby news. Poppy Rummy Park confirmed lies Naomi Matsuda suspicions during Friday's episode. Finn, Tanner Novlin, informed her that their daughter was still alive. But that's not all. She's also pregnant with Will's Crew Morrow baby after she got him drunk and took advantage of him. Poppy's eyes lit up over the news that Luna could be carrying a Spencer heir. Why is this a big deal? Well, she was once involved with the Spencer family. She had an intimate relationship with Bill Don Diamont, which led to speculation that he might be Luna's father. The two dated again, but their relationship didn't last for long. Luna framed Poppy for the murders of Tom Storer, Clint Howard, and Hollis Chambers. Lai was right. Poppy was a gold digger who was trying to climb up the ranks, and her daughter achieved that in little time. Poppy made it clear that she doesn't care about her daughter. She wished that she were either in jail or 6 feet under. However, she'll still want a piece of the Spencer pie. That means she has finally established connections to wealth, power, and all that comes with it. Ultimately, her life would improve. During the Monday, October 20 episode of B&B, Poppy visited her daughter in prison. She boldly exclaimed that she deserved to stay there all her days. Then she shared some interesting tidbits. Poppy warned Luna that Will could fight for custody of their child. She also applauded her daughter for locking down a rich guy, which suggests that Poppy could insert herself in Bill and Katie's Heather-Tom custody battle. Will has no interest in caring for Luna's child. He wants to focus on his relationship with Elektra, Linnea Grace. They're fighting to stay together. But Bill and Katie want to get full custody of Will's child, so it ends up with sane parents. They could easily claim that Luna is too insane and dangerous to care for her child. However, Poppy could try to seek custody and support from Will and the Spencer family. She will want to insert herself, just so she can get her hands on that sweet money. Not because she cares about Luna or her unborn child. In the shifting sands of The Bold and the Beautiful, where loyalty and legacy are tested at every turn, a new storm is brewing that could reshape one of the show's most emotionally charged storylines, the custody battle involving Bill Spencer Katie Logan and the unborn child of Luna Nozawa. For weeks, the spotlight has been squarely on Bill and Katie as they assert control over Luna's pregnancy crisis, using their wealth and influence to frame themselves as the baby's best hope. But the emerging whispers from behind the scenes and fan speculation suggest another voice might rise to challenge their authority. Poppy Nozawa, Luna's enigmatic mother, could be preparing to step directly into the conflict. And if she does, it could ignite a custody war unlike anything B&B has seen in years. Poppy has always been a wild card in the soap's universe, unpredictable, emotional, and fiercely loyal to her daughter, yet she has also been known to make impulsive decisions that blur the line between protection and self-interest. Since her introduction to the show, Poppy has oscillated between seeking redemption for her past mistakes and causing chaos in the lives of those around her. She's a woman who acts on instinct and heart, even when logic warns her otherwise. With Luna now behind bars, pregnant and vulnerable, Poppy's maternal instincts are no doubt in overdrive, and those instincts might push her to take an active role in determining her grandchild's future. From a narrative standpoint, this potential move would make perfect sense. The show has recently painted Bill and Katie as a united front, determined to provide stability for the baby they claim Luna cannot offer their confidence, however. Borders on arrogance. Bill, in particular, believes his money, his connections, and his moral standing will secure him victory in any custody hearing. Katie, meanwhile, has taken on the role of moral anchor, determined to protect the child from the chaos surrounding Luna's life. Yet both are underestimating one crucial variable: the depth of a mother's love and the lengths Poppy might go to defend her family. If Poppy does step into this battle, her motivations could be multi-layered. On one hand, she may truly believe Luna is being exploited by the Spencers and Forresters, used as a pawn in their endless power games. On the other, she may see the baby as her last chance at redemption, a symbol of everything she has lost and everything she might reclaim by proving herself capable of nurturing and protecting her bloodline. This emotional cocktail makes her both sympathetic and dangerous, the kind of wildcard that can completely derail a storyline. In practical terms, how could Poppy insert herself legally? She might argue for temporary guardianship, claiming that Luna's incarceration makes her unfit to care for the baby. She could assert that as the maternal grandmother, she has a vested interest in ensuring the child's welfare, and given Luna's current state, she might even succeed in convincing a judge that the Spencers' involvement is rooted more in control than compassion. In true soap fashion, this could spark a courtroom battle filled with dramatic monologues, hidden evidence, surprise witnesses, and moral reckoning moments that put every major player under the microscope. Alternatively, Poppy could bypass the courts altogether and wage a quieter emotional war appealing to public sympathy and moral conscience. She might confront Katie, directly accusing her of trying to erase Luna from her own baby's life, or she could target Bill, exploiting his guilt and his history of destructive power plays. If there's one person who knows how to rattle Bill Spencer, it's a woman who refuses to be intimidated by him, and Poppy fits that mold perfectly. She's outspoken, she's stubborn, and she has just enough dirt on the Spencers to make things very messy very quickly. But soap operas thrive on complication, and Poppy's involvement wouldn't just affect Bill and Katie. It would send shockwaves through every relationship tethered to Luna's storyline. For one, Luna herself might feel torn between gratitude and resentment towards her mother. Luna's imprisonment has already left her feeling isolated and betrayed, and if Poppy makes bold moves without her consent, it could deepen their rift rather than heal it. Their mother-daughter dynamic has always been fraught with pain, secrets, and unspoken love, a pattern that could repeat if Poppy acts impulsively in the name of protection. Meanwhile, Bill's confidence could crumble under the pressure of another unpredictable adversary. Unlike Katie, who tends to fight with strategy and restraint, Poppy fights with heart and emotion. She's capable of doing or saying anything, which could make her extremely dangerous to someone as prideful as Bill. A public challenge from Poppy would expose his vulnerabilities and potentially trigger his most ruthless instincts. If that happens, viewers could witness a darker, more manipulative side of Bill, one that doesn't hesitate to destroy reputations or weaponize legal power. Katie, for her part, could find herself caught in the crossfire, torn between doing what's best for the baby and maintaining her moral high ground. She has always prided herself on compassion, but when Poppy starts accusing her of hypocrisy for wanting to raise another woman's child, the guilt could be unbearable. There's also the possibility that Poppy could find unlikely allies in this fight. Christian Weissman's character, Remy Price, for instance, has become increasingly tied to Luna's storyline. If he and Poppy join forces, their alliance could shift the entire custody dynamic. Remy's connection to Luna is deepening, and his willingness to defy the establishment fits perfectly with Poppy's rebellious streak. Together, they could challenge the Spencer empire from the outside, a Bonnie and Clyde-style partnership of chaos and conviction. Even if their goals differ, such an alliance could also introduce another layer of tension between Luna and her mother. Luna might feel betrayed if she learns Poppy has aligned with someone she doesn't fully trust or manipulated the situation to her own advantage. In classic soap fashion, misunderstandings would fuel conflict until the truth finally explodes in spectacular fashion. Another compelling factor is how Poppy's personal transformation might play into her actions, since arriving on the canvas, Poppy has been portrayed as a woman seeking stability after years of struggle. She's battled judgment from the Forresters, faced scrutiny from the Spencers, and carried the weight of Luna's mistakes on her shoulders.